Well, I did it. February 1st, I made the goal of getting active on YouTube as a content creator and being serious about it. And in the 2 months since then, I've gained 1,200 watch hours and 555 subs. And this is how I did it. Tip number 1, get messy with it. Yes, messy. Go crazy. How are you going to know what content you like doing and what content your audience actually likes in return? You're not going to know. If you stick to just one thing and do it over and over, unless you get really great views off that one thing, you're not even giving yourself a chance to try to play. So my advice is to you, get messy and play. I threw a little bit of everything at that canvas, the canvas of YouTube. I did some art, I did some collaborations, I did lives, I did vlogs, I talked about China, I did how-to videos. And from there, I can see from my audience what they enjoy. And I can see what I enjoy creating. Sometimes something might be too much edits and I don't want to do that again. Another thing might bring me so much joy, so I want to do more of that. And that's how you figure out what your content, what your audience wants and what you want. New YouTubers come on here and they think they have to listen to the advice of everybody else. Here's what I did. I did it differently. I watched those YouTube gurus and I listened to their advice, and I really took to heart the advice that feels good to me, because some of those do not feel authentic to my personality, to the way that I want to do content creation. And if you're not feeling it, then you shouldn't do it either. In fact, your audience is going to pick up on oh, she really doesn't like doing that. And why should I watch her? However, if you take the tips from your favorite content creators and kind of store it in your pocket for later, those are the ones that you should hone in on. And kind of a part 2 of this, as you find out what your audience likes, those are the ones that you can use the strategies that the gurus taught you. SEO, good thumbnails, good title, etc., etc. Those are the ones that you're going to employ those strategies on. You don't have to apply it to everything because it's not being authentic to you. For my last 2 tips, the first one is going to be my secret sauce. And the second one is going to be something that's not a strategy at all, and it is the most important. So let's get into the secret sauce. What is it? Lives. Yes, YouTube lives. Go live. Some people may not want to show their face, but I am encouraging you to try, especially if your content is already showing your face, then you kind of want to mirror the same kind of live that you show in your videos. Just try it out. In fact, on one of my lives, I do have a tip that is there. It is filmed. It's called Test. And I show you how to keep out the trolls. Because for some, that is something that keeps them from doing lives. However, the views aren't as good. So when it comes to secret sauce, interact with your audience. People love coming to lives. They love chatting, they love interacting with you, and they love the fact that somebody is talking to them. I know because I go as an audience member of other people's lives, and it's fun. I want to see what's happening in their lives. I want to have a conversation with them. I love talking to them through chat. They respond back to me, and my audience is doing the same when I go on lives. That is my secret sauce, and that accounts for probably half of my views. I told you that the last one is not a strategy at all. And in fact, if you treat it like a strategy, it's going to go downhill. It won't be good. And that is community. The reason that I enjoy making a video every day, coming on live multiple times a day, is because I love my community. We engage with one another, we know each other's lives, and I just have some really great supporters. And I love supporting them in return. I don't think I could come back every single day to YouTube and do what I do and be as dedicated as I am to the platform if it weren't for my community members. And here's the funny thing, is a lot of the YouTube gurus will tell you, subscribers don't really matter. What really matters is the views, because a lot of your views actually do not come from subscribers. That is partially true. The majority of your views will not come from your subscribers. In fact, my 2 biggest videos come from, I don't know, majority of them are non-subscribers, but I got like 230 watch hours off it. But here's why community matters more than those, because I wouldn't feel the motivation to do this work at all. If I was just getting random views from strangers I've never met, they're never gonna leave a comment again, I'm never gonna interact with them again, then it's not fun to me. And it has to be something that you truly enjoy. So if you want to get to know your audience, you have to engage with them, and they are going to be the reason why you want to do this work in the first place. So yes, those are my tips, tricks, strategies, the secret sauce of why I reach so many watch hours in only under 60 days. From all of February and all of March, the numbers just go through the roof. I don't even have to really try. What I mean by that is it doesn't feel like work because I love doing it. And it's going to show up in your content if you love doing what you do too. So take my strategies, my tips, my tricks, my secret sauce, and give it a try. It might work for you too. I really do think that you can get monetized. I know I'm going to get monetized. Are you? Then try it out. See you next time.